Hello everybody, welcome. Today we're breaking down the essentials with Cybersecurity 101, a dive into governance, policies, standards, and more. Ever wondered what exactly is security governance? It's the framework that outlines how information security is managed, monitored, and enforced in an organization. In this digital age, data is now a prized possession, making security governance crucial. The key components of this framework include security plans, policies, standards, procedures, baselines, and guidelines. These are the elements that shape an organization's cybersecurity posture. Now, let's delve into the components that shape an organization's security strategy. First, we'll discuss security plans, policies, and standards. Security plans are the blueprint of your cybersecurity strategy. They outline the measures your organization will take to protect its digital assets from threats. Think of it as the architect's drawing for your organization's cybersecurity structure. Now let's get into the role of policies and standards. Policies are like the constitution of your digital realm. They are high-level strategic guidelines that set the overarching principles for information security. An access control policy, for instance, could dictate who has the right to access what information within your organization. It's the law of your digital land, so to speak. Standards, on the other hand, provide the specifics. They are more detailed than policies, giving precise criteria or requirements that must be adhered to. You could think of them as the rulebook. A password standard might lay down the minimum length and complexity of passwords used across your organization. It's like the nuts and bolts that hold your cybersecurity structure together. In essence, security plans, policies, and standards are the foundation of your organization's cybersecurity. They shape the framework that safeguards your digital assets. And remember, each part is crucial. Without a solid plan, clear policies, and strict standards, your cybersecurity structure could crumble under the weight of cyber threats. These strategic guidelines and rules are the foundation of your organization's cybersecurity. Next, we'll look at procedures, baselines, and guidelines. Now, procedures. They're like your trusty instruction manual, offering detailed step-by-step directions on how to implement the policies and standards. Picture an incident response procedure. This would be your go-to guide, detailing exactly what steps to take when a security incident rears its ugly head. It's all about ensuring a swift, effective response. Moving on to baselines. Picture them as the basic settings on your brand new app. They set the bar, establishing a minimum level of security that every corner of the organization must meet. Take the security baseline, for instance. This might stipulate that regular software updates are a must, or that certain firewall configurations need to be in place. It's all about setting that essential floor of security. Last but not least, guidelines. These are your friendly tips, offering flexible advice on the best practices to follow. They're not hard and fast rules, but they're definitely worth listening to. Consider a social media usage guideline. This could provide helpful hints on how employees can use social platforms responsibly without compromising security. Together, these elements provide the practical steps, baseline security, and best practice advice to support your cybersecurity. They're the nuts and bolts that keep the machine of your security governance running smoothly. Remember, it's not just about having a plan, it's about putting that plan into action. Now, let's put this all into perspective with a real-world example. Let's imagine you're in a bank, a fortress of financial data, where security is paramount. The information security policy here would be the Constitution, outlining the imperative principle that customer data must always be shielded. Next, we have the standards. These are the rule books of the digital realm. In our bank, the standard could dictate specific encryption methods for customer data, ensuring it's locked away as securely as the vaults that hold the cash. Then come the procedures, the step-by-step guide for the bank's staff. They direct employees on how to encrypt and securely store customer information, making sure everyone's on the same page when it comes to securing data. The baseline is like the bank's minimum security requirement. It's the non-negotiable level of security that all systems must meet, ensuring a strong defense line is always maintained. Lastly, we have the guidelines. These would give employees advice on safe internet usage to prevent phishing attacks, providing them with the tools to guard against the digital pickpockets and cyber bandits. Each of these components, from policy to guideline, plays a crucial role in the bank's security strategy, working together like cogs in a well-oiled machine to create a robust defense against cyber threats. So there you have it, a real-world application of cybersecurity governance. Remember, these elements work together to create a robust defense against cyber threats. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more cybersecurity videos, and until next time, stay secure.